Welcome back. A new study finds more than half of Americans expect tomorrow, Election Day, to be the most tense day of their lives. Whether it's the election or the ongoing pandemic, meditation apps are seeing a spike in usage as more Americans look for ways to cope. CBS's Nancy Chen spoke with one user who says the proof is in the practice.
Everybody talks about meditating, and I was like, no, that sounds like hocus pocus. How is that going to help?
For 31-year-old Katie Richmond, sitting in silence seemed like the worst thing ever for her anxiety. But since June, she's been meditating every day for 10 minutes and says it's changed her life.
I've been able to sleep better. I feel like I'm able to handle the daily stressors better.
Just begin by taking a big deep breath.
Meditation app Headspace says its downloads are up about 20% since mid-March. And Calm reports its daily downloads have doubled. Experts say meditation can introduce mindfulness.
It's paying attention on purpose in the present moment.
Psychiatrist Dr. Seema Desai says it can help counter the negative effects of stress.
It can have an effect on our immune system, our blood pressure, heart rate.
Meditation can look like many different things, from a seated practice to mindfulness being incorporated into daily activities, even household chores.
So if we're washing the dishes, what does the water temperature feel like right now? Can you smell the soap? Can you actually pay attention to these things? And when we're doing that, it's often helping us stay centered, stay focused.
That kind of focus brings calm, which Richmond says benefits everyone.
Me being my best is going to make sure that I can give my best to everybody else.
And experts say don't get discouraged. Meditation is like any exercise. Stick with it and you'll see the benefits. Nancy Chen, CBS News.
Experts say meditation is part of an overall strategy for healthy living, along with exercise, getting good sleep, eating a balanced diet, and having social and spiritual connections. And a COVID-19 vaccine being developed in Germany appears to trigger an immune response in humans. CureVac's experimental COVID-19 vaccine may be ready for mass testing by the end of this year. The company's CEO said in a written statement that their phase 1 data is very encouraging and that the vaccine was generally well tolerated. CureVac said volunteers developed a level of neutralizing antibodies that was comparable to people who had recovered from the disease. And if someone in your home tests positive for coronavirus, there's a good chance it will spread to other family members, and quickly. That's according to a new report from the Centers for Disease Control. The study followed 101 households that began with just one confirmed case of COVID-19. Over half of people living with those patients went on to test positive and spread. The spread was about 75% of infections were diagnosed within 5 days of the original patient's first symptoms.